Skyflies RC here. We're out here at the Avon Park field. We're going to take up the Carbon Cub S2. I've already done the range test. So we got right, we got left, we got up, we got down, we got right, we got left. All right, I do have flaps on this plane. But as windy, now there's a knife edge there for you. As windy as it is right now, there is no need for them other than to do windsurfing, which is what I'm doing right now. Turning her into the wind. Well, I know this is kind of boring to watch, but if you think about a plane, an airplane, you know, standing still, literally almost completely still, or actually going backwards in some situations, you know, while it's flying. That is so cool. But this is a sporty little plane. Now when I'm turning really quickly there, I use my ailerons just to turn quickly when I'm turning quickly. But if I'm going to turn slow like this, then if you notice it kind of turns sideways like it's on rails. Let me see if I can do that a little bit closer down. Okay. All right, let's see if I can't demonstrate that now. So you notice I'm trying to keep my wings level as I turn her, and keep them level instead of them one wing dipping down, you know, in the turn, like it's typical with an aileron. It is so windy right now. Hopefully the let me go underneath the sun here. Don't hit the flagpole. Don't want to hit the flagpole. But it's so windy today. But it's the afternoon and no rain. I finally had an afternoon here in Central Florida where it didn't rain. Now the motor's off. The only thing turning it is, now I got the motor on just a little bit. That's a good looking little plane, that yellow and black on there. But as you can see, I didn't need any flaps, not with this wind. There's just enough wind to make it interesting. Oh, that's a good looking little bird there, that's for sure. And like all Cubs, love its rudder. Lay on the grass this time. A little bit of a knife edge. What you're doing with a knife edge is you're basically turning the plane on its side and using the elevator or the rudder as an elevator. So that's just basically all it is. That looks good with the sun underneath those wings, that's for sure. This is another plane that I'm very, very comfortable with. Not to get cocky, but I am very comfortable with this plane. The Sport Cub S2, the Park Zone Sport Cub S2, the yellow or the red and white one, little knife edge there, the red and white one which they've has long since been discontinued. That is this plane. That is this plane here. And I had 3 of those. I still have the latest one. Actually, I have both the last 2. The first one is in some undisclosed land, on private land, that I can't get to, and it's gone through 2 hurricanes now, so the chances of me recovering it and it having anything useful and even finding it is, well, probably I'd be better to win lottery 3 times with the same numbers. So well, that's a fun little plane to fly though. But the Sport Cub S2, the Hobbyzone Sport Cub S2, that's this plane. That is this exact plane, same airframe. The only thing different is that they've given you an improved ESC, an improved receiver if you buy the bind and fly. And let me get up over the sun here so not to blind you. An improved receiver, and they didn't do anything different with the motor that I know of. Airframe exactly the same, just painted differently. And but they did improve the landing gear. Not how the landing gear connects, but the wheels are a little more spongy, have a little more, here, just sit down. They have a little more give to them. Hold on.
Motor off.
Motor off. I want to show you something. Now, this plane, you can get this plane, and like I said, they gave you improved landing gear. They have a little more give to them. The tail wheel is a little bit larger, a little bit better ground handling. But I want to show you something. These skirts, everyone who gets this plane, oh, they complain about these skirts popping off. They come off. This is how I modded that. There's 3 little holes there where it connects. Get you some very small, like little 3-inch zip ties, black ones preferably, or white, but black looks better. Feed it through each of those connection points. Feed it through each of those connection points, okay? And then cut them off, and that will not come on, and it helps a little bit of a structure. Now, the drawback to that is sometimes when you hit real hard, they'll dig into your foam here. So land perfectly each time and you won't have a problem. Isn't that easy to do? Say, well, just land perfect and it won't be a problem. Of course, if you could land perfect each time, then you wouldn't have to worry about those zip ties, would you? Well, let's we had 17 seconds left on a, I believe a 6-minute timer. So let's see what kind of battery life we have left. Probably more than I'm thinking. Okay, I'm running a Hobbystar 2735C 3S, a little big than 16. Look at that, folks. 70% let's check all through. Yeah, 70% left on that. I could have flown for 3 or 4 more minutes. Let me see something real quick. Just bear with me, okay? Sorry, folks, just like I said, just bear with me. Yeah, 6-minute timer. That was a 6-minute timer. And I still had 70% left, so I could have flown for several more minutes. Well, there you go, folks. That is the Carbon Cub, Carbon Cub S2 Hobbyzone. Get it at Hobbyzone, get it at Horizon Hobby, your local model, hobby towns, wherever, and local hobby shop. There you go, folks. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. God bless y'all.